Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every
It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
So we're live? All right. Welcome this evening to the Monticello High School Gymnasium, where the Montezuma-Cortez Panthers are going to take on the Monticello boys basketball game. The Buckaroos are 1-2 on the season, and Montezuma-Cortez is 2-1 on this very early season game. One thing we know for sure, black and orange is going to win tonight.
You just stole my line, Bill. I was been waiting all day for that line, and I was going to bet on black and orange too.
Joined by Vernon Hatch, who, man alive, when you came in the gym, I said he's got an orange and black look about him tonight. So anyway, glad that you're here. We're on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. This high school basketball game, early season game between two opponents, only separated by 60 miles, but there's a state border between there, so they don't see each other later in the season, but it's a nice early season game every year. What do you think tonight, Vernon?
Well, I don't know a lot about Cortez. I watched Monticello and Grand, and they got beat pretty good, so let's hope that the home cooking does a little bit for
you do home cooking for Monticello, and I'll do some home cooking for
all right.
Montezuma-Cortez.
I forget. There's some good home cooking in both cities.
Yes, there is, but we're in Monticello tonight, so we'll see how things go. They're just getting ready with player introductions. Glad that you've joined us once again. We'll go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
Utah State University Blanding lets you have it all. You can earn a highly regarded degree to work in a rewarding career, all without leaving the Four Corners. Plus, we have some of the lowest tuition in the state and multiple scholarships to help you pay for your education. Explore programs in health professions, social work, nursing, criminal justice, and so much more. Join us for events and learn more about our resources at blanding.usu.edu.
Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street in Monticello.
All right, we're back here at the Monticello High School gym where we just finished the national anthem. They're going to do team introductions here. Cortez has 3 seniors on their team, just like Monticello has 3 seniors. A lot of the similar size. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this is my prediction. There's 60 miles between Monticello and Cortez. I predict the first team to 60 is going to win this game.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. They're doing the player introductions, and man, it makes the numbering really easy. Starting lineup is Caden Leonard, number 2, Easton Hartsoe, number 3, Tay Wheat, number 4, Trey Hall, number 5, and Trace Hartsoe, number 33. Starting lineup for the Buckaroos, J.D. McDonald, senior, number 2. Caden Pearson, the juniors, number 12. Shooting guard for the Buckaroos. Senior Curtis Bunker. Forward number 14. Curtis has led the Buckaroos in scoring 2 of their 3 games with 20 points in both of those games.
Yeah, Monticello's relied heavily on their three core seniors.
Yeah, and Traken Lee. Traken really looked good in the junior varsity game, which was won by Cortez. The final starter for the Buckaroos is number 23, Mason Atwood.
Montezuma-Cortez only starting 1 senior, so a little bit younger, and we'll see how both teams go to their bench tonight. I know some of the Monticello players most of their bench has played a lot of the JV game, and couple of the starters as well, so depth could play a real key piece in this game.
You know, I think this starting 5 is pretty well established for the Buckaroos, but boy, that bench has been used in all 3 of their games. And like you say, that some fatigue may become a factor late in the game because these all but the seniors are playing in the junior varsity games.
Right.
Too.
So they must be in good shape.
They're getting in good shape.
But they do rotate. They do rotate the kids a lot, so that's kind of the coach's strategy.
Yeah, figuring out rotations and figuring out contributors. It's going to be an interesting season here. We are underway. Tip to Montezuma-Cortez and layup basket for Caden Leonard, number 2. Really quick 2 points to start the game for the Panthers. Long step there, and it's a nice drive there by J.D. McDonald. He is fouled and will shoot 2.
Well, if there's ever been a quicker basket in basketball, I'll bet you that's within fractions of a second of tying the record right there.
Yeah, we were witnesses of a potential record.
Potential right there. That is as quick as it can get.
First personal foul against Caden Leonard for the Panthers. Send McDonald to the line for 2. His first one is up and off the iron. No good. McDonald will shoot 2 once again. He came up hobbling a little bit after that drive.
And every foul shot will be 2 shots, unless it's an and 1 now in the new rules I looked up today.
He made the second one. Score is 2-1 for Cortez. Panthers get the ball out to Tay Hill, who's just a freshman. Trey Hill. Caden Leonard looking out to Trace Hartsoe. Back to Tay Wheat. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Curtis Bunker, and here come the Buckaroos. J.D. McDonald running down the field. At the court. I guess J.D.'s been running down the field in the fall. Now he's at the court. It's Pearson back to McDonald. He's looking for some space out to Curtis Bunker.
It's a wood field.
It's a wood field. Bunker up for the drive, but is blocked from behind by number 3, Easton Hartsoe. He's going to drive the length of the court. His layup is no good. Rebounded by Caden Pearson.
Nice drive by Hartsoe. Montezuma clearly going to push the ball. You're not sitting back at all.
Yeah, no hesitation. Atwood at the top of the key, down to Traken Lee, but that ball was stripped.
Yeah, nice steal by
J.D.
Trey
McDonald.
Hall there. freshman.
Caden Pearson's shot is off the iron short. Rebound by number 33, Trace Hartsoe, and he is fouled. I think that's going to be Mason Atwood's first personal foul.
Yeah, and the coach doesn't want Mason to waste his fouls on. Mason usually gets his money worth on the foul, but that was a 2-cent foul there, just sticking his hand in when he shouldn't have.
6:32 on the clock. Three-point attempt there by number 3, Easton Hartsoe, is off the iron and no good. Buckaroo ball, 2-1 is our score. We're just a little under 2 minutes into this game. Bunker from the top of the key drops it down to Atwood. That was a nice pass, but Mason wasn't able to keep track of it. Ball is knocked away there by number 3, Easton Hartsoe. Buckaroo ball underneath their own basket.
Both teams playing man-to-man to start this game. That pretty much tells you the coaches think they can both match up very well with each other.
Inbound pass to Atwood. His shot is no good, but really nice put back there by Curtis Bunker. 3-2 is the lead for the Buckaroos right now. A drive attempt there is no good, and here comes Bunker with another rebound. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Boy, a quick rebound and pass. Boy, that's some nice work there. 2-point basket for Trace Hartsoe. And 3-4 is the score. 4 for the Panthers, 3 for the Buckaroos. It's quick work there, isn't it? Pearson's shot attempt is no good. Fight for the rebound. Boy, they are just releasing and going. That's another basket there by Caden Leonard.
Yeah,
that's going to be a timeout there.
That's something Monticello struggled with against Grand the other night, was getting back so many open looks. It looks like coaches saw that already and like, no more. We got to get back on the break.
You know, that length of the court passing has to be done with some awareness of where your player is. That's pretty impressive. This early in December, where they are.
Knowing how fast they are too.
Yeah,
he just threw that. It was a long pass, but 2 people were running down the court, so he could throw it back to his partner who was also following. Yeah, we're in for a track meet tonight. I think that bench is going to be very, very critical.
Score is 6-3, 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Monticello ball.
And we're seeing a full court defense now by Cortez. See how the Buckaroos handle the pressure.
Nice pass there for Atwood. He's driving up and in. Is no good. He's fouled while shooting.
Nice drive by Mason.
Easton Hartsoe is called with a personal foul. And Atwood will shoot 2.
That's one thing that's been on my list, is to see how Monticello will handle some full court pressure when it comes. That's the first I've seen so far.
Atwood's first shot is up and in. 6-4 is the score now. 2-point lead for the Panthers. These foul changes, how they handle personal fouls, is changing the game. It'll be interesting to see how that develops over the season. The second free throw is no good. Here come the Panthers. Into Tay Wheat. He drives. Oh, called very late. It's going to be a foul against J.D. McDonald, and Wheat will shoot 2.
Wheat did not use his left hand on that shot. You know, back in my day, you would have got yelled at for that, but now so many NBA players do that off leg layup where it kind of throws the defense off and you get a little quicker shot. And Wheat did that right there. He missed the shot, but he got the foul.
His first free throw attempt is no good. He'll have another one. 6-4 is their score. 5:05 remaining in the first quarter. Wheat's second one is up and in. 7-4 is the score. Pearson and McDonald, we still have this press. Curtis Bunker goes across court to Pearson, down to a streaky Mason Atwood, up. Oh, just goes off the iron. No good, but once again, he'll shoot 2.
And they broke that press 2 times in a row and got an easy bucket. That's a good sign for Monticello. 4
of the 5 Buckaroos touched the ball on that possession. It went really quick, and it's good work there.
We'll see if Cortez wants to stick with that or not.
Mason's first free throw attempt is up and in. 7-5 is the score. 4:57 remaining in the first quarter.
So the new free throw rules are bonus after 5 1/4 is the way I understand it.
Yeah, in the quarter. So that
In the quarter.
that personal foul counter starts with every quarter. And then after those 5, it's 2 free throws after every foul, so there's no more 1-and-1. Number 3 and number 33, Easton Hartsoe and Trace Hartsoe. They are brothers, I suppose, and they also have the same shoe size. We know that because one is wearing a yellow shoe on his left foot and the other one's wearing a yellow shoe on his right foot.
You wonder if that alternates each game or potentially
At
each half.
halftime.
Maybe a half. We better.
Man, that could throw off
Take
the
note.
defense.
So 3 is going green on the left. We got to remember that.
Keep that in mind. And 33,
It's green on the right.
Easton is a senior, Trace is a sophomore. 7-5 is our score, 4:28 remaining in the first quarter. Down to Atwood, his shot is off the glass. Nice rebound attempt by Traken Lee, but it's brought down by Trey Hall. Shot is no good, but rebounded by number 15, Ridge Hataffley. Put back up is no good, he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the speed right now of Tay Wheat is really hurting Monticello. He's getting anywhere he wants and getting the looks he wants. Missed that, but a great putback by Hataffley.
First one, that's an arching free throw, up and in. First point for Ridge Hataffley. Makes the score 8-5. He'll have one more. Second one is no good, rebounded by J.D. McDonald. Here come the Buckaroos. The press is off. Caden Pearson's drive across the middle. He's out to a wide open Traken Lee for 3 from the corner. It's no good, but rebounded by Mason Atwood. Mason's very aggressive under there. His shot is no good. Scramble for the ball. Curtis Bunker's got it. He's under. Oh, tries to get it up and in, and no good. Finally brought down by Trace Hartsoe, and here come the Panthers. Hartsoe shoots from 3, is no good, but on the backside, rebounded by Trey Hall. His shot is no good. Fight for the ball under the basket.
Yeah, I believe there was no call on that one.
Jarris McDonald into the game. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Pearson. Boy, it is a intense game out there.
There were 3 or 4 fouls. One guy's down, and then they call that one, which may have been the lightest touch of the bunch there.
Yeah, Jarris McDonald is on the floor. He's up. He's getting some attention from an assistant coach. Grabbing the back of his head. He appears to be okay. Looks like he'll be replaced. Wyatt Oliver will come in for the Panthers.
Yeah, we're in the bonus.
Yeah, those 5 fouls came with 3:27 remaining in the quarter. So Monticello will shoot 2 free throws with every foul through the remainder of the quarter. And then at the second quarter, it starts all over again. Caden Pearson will shoot 2. His first one is up, and wow.
Oh.
It took a tour of the rim. Took its time on the tour, too.
Yeah,
it was a
can
deluxe
you hit
tour.
any more rim or any hang time and not make a basket on that?
And it fell off. No good. He'll shoot 2.
Caden's got to be pretty disappointed.
Second one is up and in. Into the game for Caden Pearson is Cooper Nilsson. Cooper, a sophomore, is seeing quite a bit of varsity time. Tay Wheat to Trey Hall to Ridge Hataffley. Looks for some room to Hartsoe. Here comes Wyatt Oliver with his first possession. Hataffley, nice little move, but is no good. Boy, really nice offensive rebound there by number 33, Trace Hartsoe. He is fouled and will shoot 2.
That's one of those little things early that Montezuma-Cortez is dominating, is those offensive rebounds. And
Yeah.
that adds a lot of shots and good shots. They'll give you a second shot, but it's also a very good shot under the basket.
Foul was against Traken Lee. First free throw is up and good for Trace Hartsoe. He of the yellow right shoe. Second one is up and good.
And neither team really boasts a lot of height out there. Very few kids are legit even 6 foot out there right now.
Yeah, 6'1" is the tallest player on the roster for Montezuma-Cortez, the official roster.
And that's usually with shoes and 3 or 4 pairs of socks, right?
At least 3 pairs of socks. Nice defense by Trey Hall, who stole a pass and get the ball to the Panthers. 2:40 remaining. Here comes Hartsoe. He's out to a wide open number 4, Tay Wheat. His 3-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Cooper Nelson. 2.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. 10-6 is the score. Curtis Bunker drives and layup is no good.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a football play there. I mean,
yeah, Tay Wheat dropped it off to Richie Taffley, who got the basket for the Panthers.
That was almost pass interference on JD, but Wheat came down with the ball and a nice assist.
Yep, and he used up all of his steps too. It was, anyway, really nice play there for the Panthers to get the basket in a 12-6 lead. 2:08 remaining in the game.
Who made that last basket?
Richie Taffley.
Rich, nice. He's been running the court.
Cash Young into the game for the Buckaroos. 3-point attempt by J.D. McDonald is no good. Rebounded by number 5, Trey Hall. Here come the Panthers. 1:53 remaining in the quarter. Out to number 21, Wyatt Oliver. His 2-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by J.D. McDonald, who pushes the ball up the court. Out to Cash Young at the top of the key. He's going to shoot
wide
open.
Oh!
Wide open until it was blocked by
nowhere.
Trey Hall. Rebounded by Mason Atwood, and he drives and is fouled while shooting. And he'll shoot 2. Minute 36 remaining in this first quarter.
There's 2 freshmen on the court, and they just collided there. Cash had a wide open shot, and Trey says, not so fast.
Yeah, very nice. Atwood will shoot 2. 6-12 is our score. This first one is up and in.
You don't see a lot of Treys blocked, especially by Trey.
Yeah. Gail Garcia into the game for the Panthers. Senior. The bulkiest kid on the Panther team on a relatively short and quick team. Atwood's second shot is also good.
4 free throws for Mason.
Deep 3-point attempt by Trace Hartsoe is no good. Rebounded by Cash Young. Minute 25 remaining in the first quarter. 12-8 is the score. That shot clock isn't getting down very far in any of these possessions.
No, we forget it's there.
Ball goes out of bounds. Cortez ball. Trey Hall with the ball over to Tay Wheat. Nice little driving layup is no good, but he is fouled while shooting. That may be the second foul against Mason Atwood.
Tay's doing a lot of, if you ever watch Steph Curry, he runs and runs and runs. Tay's kind of doing that, running back and forth and getting open, and the defense getting lost, and he's catching the ball and has a layup.
Yeah. His first free throw attempt is good. Into the game for Atwood is number 10, Jackson Keyes for the Buckaroos. Tay Wheat will have a second. His shot is up, and it's also in. 2 more points. 14-8 is our score with a minute left in the first quarter. Really a fast-paced game.
Yeah.
McDonald to Nilsson. Nilsson drives, kicks it out to McDonald. He finds a little bit of room, is no good. Rebounded by Trace Hartsoe. And here come the Panthers. Hartsoe tries to drive and split 2. Are they going to call a charge or a block? They're going to call a charge.
Wow. Well, Curtis was set, but
Yeah.
he went to the side of him, and 90% of the time you go to the side, you're going to get the block call. So
Yeah, they had a wall of 2 Buckaroos, and he tried to split the difference and was called for the charge.
Coach Hall a little disappointed on that. I don't blame him.
Gail Garcia is who that foul was against.
I don't blame him.
Jackson Kai's 3-point attempt is no good. Fight for the rebound is off Montezuma-Cortez.
Coach Hall still barking for that. No harder call than the charge block.
Yeah, and the 2 refs had 2 different opinions too, I think. Tay Wheat's all over defensively. Like you say, he works awfully hard. And
JD's got the job of guarding him too. He's going to be wore out.
inbounds pass into the backcourt, picked up by Young. To McDonald to the 3-point corner. Here comes Curtis Bunker. Up and under, no good. Gets his own rebound. There's a fight on the ball with the ball on the ground. On alternating possessions, it'll go to the Buckaroos. 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 14-8 is the score. At this pace, these teams are going to need to go deep into their bench because it's been very, very active.
We'll have to watch the fouls too. There's been quite a few.
Cooper Nelson drives. He's up off the glass. No good. Rebounded there by Trey Hall. His deep 3-point attempt is no good. And after one quarter of play, 14-8 is our score here in Monticello. The Cortez Panthers lead the Monticello Buckaroos after one quarter of play. Let's go to some commercials.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
All right, what do you think after one quarter of play?
Well, what stands out to me, there's not been one three-pointer made, but there's been a lot of open shots. And Monticello's staying in this game because of free throws. 6 free throws. They've only got 1 field goal in that first quarter. But I think the offensive rebounding by Monticello, and they've been beaten by Montezuma-Cortez, and they've been beating Monticello up the court. So their speed, I think, is playing the biggest difference right now.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. And Montezuma-Cortez runs very, very fast. And
Tay Wheat's putting on a speed show for the fans here, and he's getting in position, and he's got some great passing too.
All right, Wheat out to Hartsoe into the corner. To Trey Hall, to Hartsoe at the top of the key. A 3-point attempt is up and good. You said we had a made 3-pointer.
Just over the line. That was a 2.
Yeah. His
green foot was over.
Green foot or the pink foot, one of the two was over the line.
Yeah, orange was back, but
Curtis Bunker shoots a 3-point
nice
attempt.
box
No
out
good.
by
Gail
Garcia.
And picked up by Mason Atwood at midcourt.
When you're boxing out at the 3-point line, you've been taught well.
Caden Pearson's attempt is no good, and here comes Hartsoe barreling in and fouls Atwood. It's going to be the first.
I love to see little things like that. A guy boxing out 25 feet from the basket. That's great.
Nice fundamental play there. All right, 7:21 remaining in the first quarter. This preseason game in Monticello between the Cortez Panthers and Monticello Buckaroos. Really nice inbounds. Oh, to Mason Atwood. Can't get it to drop. That was a nice inbounds play. Just couldn't quite get the 2. Tay Wheat with the ball on the elbow. Out to Wyatt Oliver. Looks like there's 9 players in Cortez rotation. 15, that Ridge Hataffley gets another 2-point shot. He's been an effective scorer off the bench.
Yeah,
There's
five
timeout on the court.
5 points by Ridge, and Monticello yet to get any points off their bench. So
let's go to commercial. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Utah State University Blanding lets you have it all. You can earn a highly regarded degree to work in a rewarding career, all without leaving the Four Corners. Plus, we have some of the lowest tuition in the state and multiple scholarships to help you pay for your education. Explore programs in health professions, social work, nursing, criminal justice, and so much more. Join us for events and learn more about our resources at blanding.usu.edu.
All right, we're back live after Cortez timeout at 6:58 remaining in the first half. 18-8 is the score. Cortez leading the Buckaroos. Caden Pearson with the ball. Gets to Traken Lee. Traken drives down the middle, drops it off to Mason Atwood, who just cannot get the ball to drop. Rebounded there by Hataffley. Here come the Panthers.
He's had 3 or 4 of those good looks and
Yeah.
not been able to convert yet.
Wow, 3-point shot there by Gail Garcia. Impressive shot.
That's an early dagger by Gale.
21-8's the score. Panthers 3-point shooting is. Here we go once again. This time it's up and good. Nice little give and go. Curtis Bunker drops it down to a streaking Mason Atwood, who reverses, goes under the basket, gets the layup. 2 points, 10-21.
That's just like a
Panther lead.
screen refresh for Mason right there. It's all fresh now in his head.
Atwood gets the rebound under the basket. Down to McDonald to Pearson. Pearson to Bunker. Try to work that give and go, and doesn't quite go this time. McDonald with a little pressure there by Weed. A 3-point shot there by Bunker is no good.
Is that on Mason?
That's going to be his 3rd personal foul, I think.
Wow. And not large, but he is a force inside. So that's going to hurt Monticello on the boards the rest of this half.
That last game that you called, the Monticello Grand game, Mason was up against a Grand team with 7 players taller than him, and I think he may be the biggest player on the court right now. But with 3 personal fouls, that's going to change the game, or potentially change the game here. Tay Wheat brings the ball up to the Panthers. He shoots from the top of the key, a 3-point shot, soft off the iron and no good. Rebounded by Hataffley, puts it back up and in.
Yeah, there's 1 rebound already.
Rich Hataffley is burning him up here. Bunker out to Jackson Kais. His 3-point attempt is in and out. Rebounded by Hataffley. He gets it up to Tay.
Wow,
There's a scramble there, no one. Gail Garcia gets the pass there and puts it up and in. 25-10 is the score.
I think that's 3 tackles by JD tonight. He hasn't got a foul on anyone.
Bunker with the ball. He's looking a nice little Euro step there. Can't get it to drop. Tie up there under the basket. That's Garcia and Lee fighting for the ball. It's
I think that was a Euro step times 2, 3. Curtis mesmerized the refs on that. I'd have to look at that one on replay again. He went from the top of the key to the bucket without bouncing.
Well, Europe is a continent, so there's a lot of room for a Euro step. Here comes McDonald. He tries the same thing. He's going to be called. Oh.
Get a block there.
Yeah, they're going to call a block there on Gail Garcia.
That's 2 block charges that went Monticello's way. That won't sit well with Coach Hall. You figure they'll balance out, but when they don't, then
McDonald, of course, who was the quarterback and safety for the football team, still playing with some football intensity out there.
I don't know if Tay Wheat played football, but I'm guessing he was been a terror on the football court too.
McDonald's first shot is up and in.
Football field.
We're getting our fields and courts. It's okay in early December to get fields and courts.
Yeah, we got till the 15th, I hear.
McDonald's first shot is good. His second one is up and in. Nice rotation on that ball by JD.
If we start calling it a rink, we're in real trouble.
Yes, we do not drop the puck. Tay Wheat has the ball just crosses mid-court, 4:38 remaining in the corner, 26 on the shot clock. He drops it down to Garcia. Nice rebound there by Curtis Bunker on the missed shot. McDonald comes streaking down the court to Bunker. He goes across the middle of the paint, gets it to Pearson. His layup is up and good. 2 points by Caden Pearson. 25-14 is the score halfway through the second quarter. Tay Wheat drops it down to Gail Garcia. Boy, that is a really nice move there. It's going to be tough to stop.
Yeah,
27-14.
Wheat's got 3 points, but he's at least got a 5-6 assists there. Beautiful passing.
Jackson Kai's three-point attempt in the corner is no good. Rebounded by Wyatt Oliver. Gets it down to Hatathli, just off the iron. Rebounded by J.D. McDonald. 27-14 is our score. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Curtis Bunker with the ball. To Kais, to Bunker. To Caden Pearson. Curtis Bunker, he's going to drive. Wow, I think they're going to call a blocking foul there.
Yeah, I think that one was a legit block there.
Could either be Ben Hoffman or Gail Garcia. They call it against Ben Hoffman.
When you hit 2 guys at the same time, I guess you just go a half block, doesn't make a charge.
That's the math that's beyond me.
Yeah.
Curtis Bunker's first shot is good. Into the game for the Buckaroos is Cash Young for Jackson Kais. So the 5 Buckaroos are Nilsson, McDonald, Bunker, Young, and Lee. Second shot is up and good. 27-16 is our score here in Monticello.
10 free throws for Monticello, really keeping them at all in this game.
Yeah, they've only had 3 field goals in the whole game. Another timeout by Cortez. They're going to take a full, and we'll go to commercial break too. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street in Monticello.
Have you heard? San Juan Health has some exciting new features on their website. From a single account, you can view your entire family's medical bills, set up payment plans, fill out forms, and more. You can even pay a bill by responding to a text from the hospital or clinic. To find out more and create your own account today, visit sanjuanhealth.org and click Online Bill Pay. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
All right, we're back in action. Sorry, the 60-second commercial didn't give us time to run 2 30-second. The 60-second timeout didn't give us time to run 2 30-second commercials. Nice ball movement there for Cortez. They find a wide open Gail Garcia under the basket, 2 points.
9 points for Garcia off the bench.
Off the bench. I've been really impressed with the bench play. Bunker drives and is blocked from behind by Trey Hall. The freshman has his second block of the night.
Yeah.
A foul into the basket. I think that Cooper Nielsen is
tried to take the charge.
grimacing, holding his wrist.
I think that's 3-1 in the. Finally, Cortez gets a block call.
Tay Wheat will shoot 2. His first shot is up and in. 30-16 is our score. Looks like we have an injury timeout here.
Cooper fell on
holding
his
wrist pretty hard. So Caden Pearson will come in for Cooper Nilsson. Second free throw attempt here by Tay Wheat. He sets, it's up, it's in. 31-16 is our score. 2:42 remaining in the first half. Panthers starting to pull away, it looks like, and a lot of it is scoring off the bench.
Right. Ridge Atadley with 7 and Gail Garcia with 9. That's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah, 16 points right there. Caden Pearson's shot is no good. A fight for the rebound between Ben Hoffman,
21 and
Drake
21.
Lee. Into the game for the Panthers, senior Raul Soto, and I think that they've played their entire bench here in this first half.
Well, we talked about bench being important.
Yeah, and these bench teams are working hard. Drake and Lee out, and Jackson Kai's in for the Buckaroos.
Set play.
3-point shot there is no good by the freshman. Down to Curtis Bunker. His shot is off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Garcia.
Oh.
Curtis is working awfully hard there. Just about stole that ball back a couple of times, but
Curtis took a dove right
I'm
into
glad
the
those
cashier
pillars
over there.
The pillars have padding on them, and thank goodness, because Curtis hit that pretty hard.
Got a little less some skin on the floor over there.
Montezuma ball under the basket, trying to inbounds it into Garcia. There to Trey Hall. He shoots from 12. It is in. He is fouled. 2 points with a chance to make it 3. Man, this freshman's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but Coach might call. This could very well be a relative there. I'm guessing a son, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, head coach Mike Hall and Trey Hall, a freshman, and just made a 3-point play.
And if you're playing your son as a freshman, he better dang well be good.
Yeah, and
he is.
He is. He's got a couple blocks.
You would hear about it from a lot of parents, I believe. He looks impressive.
Yep, number 21, Wyatt Oliver gets the steal. He's going to drive the lane into the basket. Another 2 points for the Panthers. It's 36-13, a minute and a half remaining in the first half. McDonald's his shots blocked from behind by Soto.
Soto joining the block party.
Trey Hall to Tay Wheats, no good. Rebounded by Trey Hall. He puts it back up. Gets 2 more. 38-16 is the score. Buckaroos having a tough time getting the ball in the basket from anywhere but the free throw line. Here in the second quarter, there's only 3 team fouls against both teams, so we don't have a bonus situation yet.
Another block.
Another block, this one by Tay Wheat.
Well, nobody's tall, but the timing has been very awesome.
Quick from the corner, Wyatt Oliver's 3-point
Wow.
shot is up and in.
Everything going Cortez way right now.
Absolutely. And from across the roster, too. Little teardrop, they're going to call a charge there. It went up and in, Caden Pearson, but it is not going to count as he's called for a charge.
Caden a little frustrated by that call.
Yep.
Sometimes you release the ball before you make contact and your follow-through knocks the guy down, and that's what happened there. 25-point lead.
No shot clock as we've only got 22 seconds remaining in the first half. The score is 41-16. Wyatt Oliver dribbles across out to Trey Hall, back to Tay Wheat. 8 seconds. Wheat tries to drop it down to Garcia. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Cash Young. 3/4 of the court shot is no good. Here at halftime, 41-16 is your score. The Cortez Panthers lead the Monticello Buckaroos in what has been a very, very fast-paced game. We're glad you're with us today on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Let's hear from a few of our sponsors. We appreciate our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. They include Primary Residential Mortgage, and they want to help you structure the best deal for you with 29 years of experience and know-how. Four Corners Electric has been supporting local sports for many years. Napa Motor Parts. Get everything you need at the stores in Monticello and Blanding. Flights Gymnastics is a proud supporter of local sports. Bradford Tire at the center of it all at 39 East Center in Blanding. Canyonlands Tire, a full-service tire dealer, repair shop, and CB's convenience store. Innovation Medical Group with primary care providers Deshelle Holiday and Fern Conway. Colleen Cades, author of the book The 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power. Pick a Stitch Embroidery, offering a wide variety of quality products, and they can customize and personalize them all. Southeast Utah 7-Eleven stores have stores in Exxon Gas across Southeast Utah. The Furniture Gallery in Blanding will do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life. And Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Once again, it's 41-16 at halftime. Let's hear from a few more of our sponsors. We're glad you're
Have you heard? San Juan Health has some exciting new features on their website. From a single account, you can view your entire family's medical bills, set up payment plans, fill out forms, and more. You can even pay a bill by responding to a text from the hospital or clinic. To find out more and create your own account today, visit sanjuanhealth.org and click Online Bill Pay. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Dennis today at 435-558-5635 to fill your tank while prices are low. Diamond Propane provides bulk or residential propane and sells or leases tanks. That number again is 435-558-5635. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Main Street Drug and Boutique in Monticello is an enthusiastic supporter.
In 1957, Lyle and Clea Johnson founded Lyle Northern Electric. What began as a small business in their family home has grown into the prominent local company it is today, a third-generation owned and operated company. Lyle Northern Electric is honored to have served the people of San Juan County for the past 65 years and is a proud supporter of high school sports.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Got me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
All right, we're back here in Monticello High School, where the Cortez Panthers lead the Monticello Buckaroos 41-16 at halftime. Tell us what you've got there.
Well, that was an impressive last half of that second quarter. Seemed like every shot, every pass went Cortez's way, and nothing would go in on Monticello's side. So some halftime scoring, very balanced. 7 players scored for Cortez. Gail Garcia off the bench with 9 points. Caden Leonard with 4. Tay Wheat with 5 free throws. Trey Hall with 5 points. Ridge Atathley, 7 points. Wyatt Oliver, 5, and the lone three-pointer of the game. No, Gail had a bunch, that's 2 three-pointers. And Trace Hartzell with 6 points. For Monticello, J.D. McDonald, 3 points on 3 free throws. Caden Pearson, 3 points. Curtis Bunker, 4 points. Mason Atwood, 6 points. 10 points on free throws, only 3 field goals for Monticello.
And one of them was a three-pointer, wasn't it?
No, 3 two-pointers.
Yeah, 3 two-pointers. So 16 points and a half.
That's tough.
That's tough to
3 field goals. That's a tough half.
You know, it's interesting here early in the season. Again, we're just in the 1 week into season play, but it becomes clear Monticello is going to have who's going to fill up the stat sheet with scoring. You know, Curtis Bunker's had 2 really good games and struggled in Tabiona. But go ahead.
I mean, unless you have a lockdown defense, you're going to have to make some points. I mean, Monticello's defense, I wouldn't quite call it at right now lockdown level, and so they're going to have to find ways to put the ball in the hoop, and you know, more than three shots. They're going to have to get some kids hot and make them. Montezuma's just lighting it up and passing as a team, and they got some shooters and some passers, and they are playing together well.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. An impressive effort. You know, it started quite close the first half of the first quarter, but Cortez really poured it on here in the second quarter and have a 25-point lead to show for it.
Yeah, they've got 3 kids off the bench. Garcia had Pathley and Wyatt Oliver. 9, 5, So that's 20. That's 21 points off the bench.
Off the bench. They have 11 players on the roster. All 11 played, 7 scored, and they had contributions from the rest.
That will make a coach very happy.
Yeah. Well, we're so glad that you're with us on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We've got a few more sponsors we want to thank, and let's hear from them. You're listening to Red Rock 92.
Save up to $30 a month on your internet with Emory Telecom. See if you qualify for the Affordable Connectivity Program and apply online right now at affordableconnectivity.gov. Emory Telecom knows reliable internet is more important than ever. Sign up now to save $30 a month. Visit emorytelecom.com or call 435-298-8023 today. Emory Telecom, your local advantage.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
For the past 16 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish. Enthusiastic supporters of high school sports, give us a call at 435-459-1314.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at precisionrehabutah.com.
In 1957, Lyle and Clea Johnson founded Lyle Northern Electric. What began as a small business in their family home has grown into the prominent local company it is today, a third-generation owned and operated company. Lyle Northern Electric is honored to have served the people of San Juan County for the past 65 years and is a proud supporter of high school sports.
All right, we're back. Monticello High School Gymnasium. Halftime's about over. There's a minute 20 remaining in the halftime break. 41-16 is the score. Good night for the orange and black on both sides tonight. A pretty somber day in Cortez today. Had funeral services for Sergeant Michael Moran, who was killed in the line of duty last week, and services today. Anyway, and flags are at half-mast across the state of Colorado in honor of Sergeant Moran, and I know that the community of Cortez is reeling, as is the entire Red Rock country. Those services were broadcast today. They were private services for family and friends, but anyway, just a tragic situation, the loss of a life of someone in the line of duty. It's very sad.
Yep, that is a tough day.
Looks like we've got the 5 starters on the court once again for the Panthers, and same for the Buckaroos. Boy, as much bench work as both teams did, these 10 starters. It doesn't mean they're going to play every moment of every play here.
Yeah, just to clarify the mercy rule for Utah, if you're up 35 points in the fourth quarter, the clock will run. So I like watching basketball, so I'm hoping we can keep it close. Hoping this game can get a little closer.
25 points is the difference right now, and we're in action. Caden Pearson's picked up a little double team out to McDonald in the corner. Really intense defense. That's picked off there by Tay Wheat to a streaking number 2. Caden Leonard is no good, and Wheat gets the ball, can't put it back in.
Must be that basket down there. Nobody can make a layup on it.
Pearson to McDonald. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Wheat to Leonard. Goes off of Caden Pearson's foot, will be Cortez ball.
Well, they picked up where they left off.
Yeah, there's no lack of speed out there. 7:27, we're just 30 seconds into the second half. Inbounds pass is tipped away by J.D. McDonald. He can't quite bring it in, so it goes out. Still Panther ball, but nice quick hands. J.D. talked about a lockdown defense. I think J.D. really has tremendous defense for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, Wheat has not made a field goal. He's made some free throws, but J.D.'s held him to no field goals.
Wheat to Hall, back to the corner to Caden Leonard.
But they haven't needed his field goals tonight.
Wow. That's an inbound a pass into Trey Hall, who fights and gets a tough basket underneath the basket. 43-16 is our score. Curtis Bunker with the ball once again, knocked away. Monticello's having a tough time even getting a shot off right now. Traken Lee passes underneath to Mason Atwood, fights for position. He's blocked from behind by Trey Hall.
Mason Atwood, third attempt, got that to go.
Nice basket there by Mason, 43-18. 6:43 remaining in the third quarter here at Monticello High School. Cortez Panthers looking pretty good. Trace Hartzell three-point attempt is no good. It's rebounded by Trey Hall. Buckaroo ball. Caden Pearson. Boy, just every pass is being knocked. Traken Lee, nice little fake. Gets a runner up, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Easton Hartzell. To Hall. Three-point attempt by Tay Weed is no good, but rebounded on the far side by Easton Hartzell. Puts it back up and in.
His first bucket, Hartzell.
Oh, did we notice that they changed shoes at halftime?
Let's see.
The Hartzell brothers, one with orange right shoe and one with an orange left shoe, and one with a green right shoe and one with a green left shoe.
Well, Cortez come out of the second half in a zone, in a 2-3 zone that they didn't play in that first half, and they have stifled Monticello. They were not expecting that, and they got their hands everywhere. It's actually up their defense, so we'll see if they stick with that and Monticello makes some adjustments here. Because they increased their intensity quite a bit on defense.
6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 45-18 is the score. The intensity of this game, which is very intense from the opening tip, is continuing here in the second half. Coach Kai's working with his team. Got to make some adjustments. This is good instructional time at this point in the season. You're playing for a lot more than just the score of this game, you know.
Yeah, you know, and a few years ago you would be, well, we're just got to win our region. We got to just, you know, prepare for that. Now that's out the door with the RPI ranking, and every game counts.
Yep. And games against out-of-state opponents can have a significant impact too. All right, we're back in action. Inbounds pass is knocked away once again. Trace Hartzell knocks it away from Curtis Bunker. Still Buckaroo ball.
Coach Hall making adjustments back, going back to man-to-man. Little chess match here.
Caden Pearson with the ball. Sets the team, dribbling around the left side. It's tipped away. Knocked off out of bounds by Caden Leonard. Still Buckaroo ball. Curtis Bunker is going to drive the length. Cannot get that basket to fall. He's going to be fouled while shooting. This is going to be the call. We'll shoot 2.
Kind of a late call, but sometimes the refs wait and see if they make the basket and make the call. This may be one of those times.
Yeah. Easton Hartsoe is who the foul was against. It's his third. Bunker will shoot 2. His first one is up and off the front of the iron, no good. Second shot for Bunker is up and also off the back of the iron there.
Short, too long.
He hustles for the rebound. There's still a scramble on the ball. Finally picked up by Traken Lee, and he puts it up. He is fouled while shooting. Will shoot 2. And the foul is against Trey Hall, the freshman for the Panthers.
Traken earned that with his hustle. Ball on the ground. Traken went after it, got it, took it to the hoop.
Got Traken, Trey, and Tay all fighting for that rebound. Traken Lee's first shot is up and in. He'll shoot one more. 45-19 is the score. It's a 26-point Panther lead. Lee's second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Trace Hartsoe. Deep three-point attempt by Caden Leonard is no good. By underneath the basket. Goes out. It's still, Leonard's got it. Gets it to Hartsoe in the corner. He drives and drops it down to number 3, Easton Hartsoe. Hartsoe to Hartsoe is good for 2 points, 47-19.
Easton had no points in the first half, but second half he's like, oh, it's time for me to score. I'm part of this party too.
Curtis Bunker to J.D. McDonald. Out of three-point attempt by Bunker. It's no good. Rebounded there by Tay Wheat. 4:53 remaining in the third quarter. Goes across court to Leonard. It's no good. The Leopard Leonard. Here comes Curtis Bunker, going to go the length of the court and puts it up and in. Boy, he stopped on a dime there.
I don't know how he did that. He was running out of runway, but he stopped just in time.
He put the brakes on and anyway, got the 2 points there. One of the rare field goals for the Buckaroos tonight. The pass is picked up by Lee, but goes away from him. Really, it's a nice move by Easton Hartsoe, who's really caught fire.
There's the man.
Yeah, Trace Hartsoe, I assume is a younger brother, a sophomore. The senior, Easton, is catching up with his brother here in the second half. Caden Pearson to J.D. McDonald. McDonald across the top, passes it to Curtis Bunker, who drives. Up and under, nice little drive and layup for Curtis Bunker. Boy, no hesitation there as Cortez streaks the length of the court. Tay Wheat is fouled by Curtis Bunker while shooting the ball. He'll shoot 2. Second personal foul on Curtis Bunker. Just the first team foul against Monticello in this quarter. We know Tay Wheat can shoot free throws. He makes another.
Yeah, you know, the more I watch him, the more this Wheat kid kind of grows on you. Really.
Yeah, he's awfully quick. Wyatt Oliver into the game for Trey Hall. Traken Lee out of the game. He is replaced by Jackson Kies. About halfway through the third quarter here. Second free throw by Tay Wheat is up and good. 51-23 is the score.
You know, Tay could probably be shooting a lot more, but he is finding his teammates too. And
yeah.
And that you know, sheds on the other kids as well. They're like, wow, if Tay's throwing the ball, we can throw the ball.
Caden Pearson, really nice little move there. A 10-foot shot by Caden is good for
Caden.
2.
5 points.
Caden Leonard down to Trace Hartsoe. Back to Trace. Nice little basket in the middle for Trace Hartsoe, and it's 53-25.
Assist from brother.
Curtis Bunker, really nice pass down to a wide open Mason Atwood for 2 points under the basket.
10 points now for Mason to lead Monticello.
Leonard to Hartsoe in the corner. He's defended by Bunker. Gets it back to Leonard, who drops it down to Easton Hartsoe.
Wow.
Boy, he's on fire.
Did he play in the first half?
He got the Yeah, he's awfully good.
Lit it up here in this third quarter.
He has.
He's shorter than Mason, and he's out there banging in the middle.
He gets the rebound off the miss by Curtis Bunker. Easton Hartsoe with the ball. He's got the hot hand. Over to Caden Leonard. The Hartsoe brothers, again, I'm assuming they're brothers. Wyatt Oliver, Leonard, and Rich Atathley on the court for the Panthers. In for the Buckaroos. Caden Pearson is replaced by Cash Young. 2:11 remaining in the third quarter. 55-27 is the score.
Well, if they're not related, we know their shoes are.
Their shoes are, and they've got the same shoe size, we're assuming. Mason Atwood's shot is blocked there by who else? Easton Hartsoe. He's got the ball, dribbles behind his back, picked up by Atwood. He's got to run to the basket, puts it up, no good. Scramble for the ball. Atwood is moving a little slow. Curtis Bunker's on the floor. Trace Hartsoe. Going to call a foul, or just it's going to be Panther ball. Looks like Gail Garcia into the game, in addition to Trey Hall.
Yeah, we talked about size being a hindrance for Monticello and Cortez a little bit as well, but how many shots have been blocked, and a lot of that has to do with size. You go inside, and you know, basketball's traditionally been a big man game inside, and I guess you can see why it makes a difference.
Yeah, one of the alternatives, if you have incredible speed, which these teams have, it makes a difference. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're glad you're with us.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering. We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Working together to build relationships that go beyond the project. Shaping the quality of life.
Together.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
All right, we're back on the court here. Minute 46 remaining in the third quarter, and the Cortez Panthers lead the Monticello Buckaroos 55-27. Full timeout there called by Cortez, and give both teams a chance to regroup and set their plays. Trey Hall inbounds the ball to Caden Leonard for the Panthers. Leonard over to Trace Hartsoe. Back to Leonard. Cash Young guarding Leonard. Minute 30 remaining. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hartsoe at the top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Caden Leonard across to Garcia, who drives, kicks it out to Leonard. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three-point shot is off the front of the iron.
That looked good, just a little short.
We were in alignment. It looked like it was good, but it was short. Rebounded there by Jackson Kais. Cash Young sees a wide open, and he makes a wide open three-point shot for the freshman.
Freshman getting on the board.
55-30 is the score. We're in the final minute of the third quarter. Hartsoe to Leonard. Three-point shot there is up and in for number 5, Trey Hall. Freshman answers the freshman with a three-point shot.
We got a three-point barrage going on.
Yeah. The underclassmen just getting started. McDonald shoots from 20, goes off the top of the iron, out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, that hit the backboard, the shot clock, and the standard above it.
Got a full tour there.
I don't think the side of the backboard's out, but once it hits the shot clock, that's out.
Boy, it just this game has been so fast-paced. Cortez has slowed it down here in the last minute of the third quarter, and it just is been amazing what the difference is. There's a fight under the basket. Trey Hall ended up with it, but they'd called a tie-up. It's going to be Monticello's ball in alternating possession with 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yep. Looks like some confusion. Who's going which way? I don't think people know.
Cortez is
full court
to press. Atwood gets the ball. He crosses the midcourt line at full speed. Up and just off the iron, no good. Curtis Bunker rebounds the ball, but he steps out of bounds. It'll be Cortez ball with 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Mason sees an open court with the ball, nobody in front of him, and he just gets excited and he's gone.
You know, Mason, he scored a few touchdowns from the defensive, he was a big defensive end. He scored a couple of touchdowns, and boy, once he gets that ball, I wouldn't want to get in front of him.
Yep.
And he covered the length of the court in a very short period of time. Got another timeout. It's just 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter, so we'll stay here and go to commercial break afterward. Score is 58-30.
Let's see what kind of a play we have. A 2-second play here. They must want to practice something. Normally you wouldn't see a timeout called here, but it's early in the season. You do things in practice. Like this is a situation where we can get these kids a look that we're going to need later on when you have 2 seconds. So this could come in handy right now for Cortez later.
This is very interesting. 2.2 seconds is not much, and you've got the full length of the court. They will inbound the ball underneath the Monticello basket, so they're going to have to.
I like it.
I wonder if they were Duke fans in 1990. Or was that 90?
Well, I don't think Grant Hill is coming out on the court anytime soon to throw this ball, but I'm sure that's why he called it. This is a chance to practice a play.
Yep, and that's important too. I mean, you want to win games, but you've got to work on things because the important games are still on your roster.
Tay Wheat back in the game. He's going to inbound the pass, so the coaches trust in Tay with this. Well, let's see what they do.
All right. Tay Wheat, the Grant Hill. He throws it the length of the court. It really looks just
catches.
Like wow, it almost went in.
That was the
really
old,
nice.
That was the old Valparaiso play there.
Caden Leonard just misses a three-pointer at the buzzer, so that was a well-timed timeout for Cortez as they set up a play that didn't score, but
great coaching.
That has some potential right there. Let's hear
coaching right there,
from our sponsors. We're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live's presentation of high school hoops.
The San Juan Credit Union, providing exceptional financial products in southeastern Utah for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. With branches in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff, along with an ATM in Montezuma Creek, access to those products is easier than ever. The San Juan Credit Union offers checking and saving accounts, bill pay, a wide array of loans, and much more, all on a full-service website and mobile app. Plus, they're federally insured by the National Credit Union Association. The San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
All right, we're back in action. Opening moments of the fourth quarter, a three-point shot by the freshman Trey Hall for Cortez makes it 61-30.
13 for Trey, leading point getter on the whole court. Another battle.
Nice scramble there.
JD didn't like that.
That was a frustration foul extraordinaire against JD. Number 4, Tay Wheat stole the ball away. And
then he kept going and knocked Curtis Bunker down after the foul. So There's damage all over the court on this play.
Yeah, and Curtis looked, his mouth must be bleeding.
He's got it. Looks like
he's going to come out Traken Lee into the game for Curtis.
Curtis just said his tongue's bleeding, so he's going to have to go in the locker room and.
Ouch.
I don't know how you manage that one.
Almost identical to that first shot by Trey Hall. Trey for a tray, but it didn't drop. In fact, he dropped. He was hit by Mason Atwood right after he got the shot off.
This game is getting really physical this first few seconds of the fourth quarter.
Caden Pearson gets it to Cash Young. Young drives. Traken Lee, a three-point shot is off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Tay Wheat.
Wow.
Wheat, he needed a 28-foot basket, but he threw it 29 feet, just off the fingers of Caden.
Turnovers Tay's had tonight, just led that receiver a little too much.
7 minutes remaining in this one. 61-30 is the score. Cortez Panthers leading the Buckaroos. Caden Pearson's shot is no good, rebounded by the Panthers. Tay Wheat with the ball in the corner. Swings around to number 5, Trey Hall. Trey for a tray.
Set play there.
Really nice play too.
All the way across the baseline for a cross-court pass. Three-pointer, beautiful execution.
Yeah.
It'll be a block there.
It's going to be a foul against Trey Hall. Mason Atwood will shoot 2.
16 points for Trey Hall.
3 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers.
3 3-pointers, all in this second half.
Yeah, all in the fourth quarter too, I think. Oh, he shot 3 here in the fourth. We have another timeout. Let's go to commercial. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
All right, we're back at the Monticello High School gym on our presentation of high school hoops. Orange and black facing each other tonight, and Cortez Panthers lead the Monticello Buckaroos 64-30.
You know, this game's been real interesting. It seems like every 3 minutes a new kid on Cortez takes over the game, and they get their 3 or 4 buckets in a row. That's been the whole game. They've got 8 kids, you know, that have done that tonight.
Yep. Yeah, very impressive. Deep bench, and boy, they all get a lot of work in. Mason Atwood, who's been a workhorse, particularly from the free throw line. His first shot is no good. He'll shoot 2. He was fouled while shooting by Trey Hall. It was Hall's second personal foul, and only the first team foul of the fourth quarter. Atwood sets. His second shot is up and good. 64-31. It's a 33-point lead for the Panthers with 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Tay Wheat across the court to Caden Leonard. Wasn't quite as well timed as that last cross-court pass. Goes out of bounds, Monticello ball. Curtis Bunker into the game for J.D. McDonald.
It's a good sign. Curtis back from the locker room, right back in the ball game.
Yeah, it looks good. Took quite a spill there earlier. Pearson to Jackson Kais, to Traken Lee, over to Caden Pearson. To Lee, he fakes and drives, kicks it out to Pearson, goes across the paint, gets out to Jackson Kais, no good, rebounded there by Trey Hall. Hall to Garcia, to Raul Soto, that goes out of bounds too.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy on both sides now.
Wyatt Oliver and Ben Hoffman, sophomore and junior, will check in for the Panthers. Replace Caden Leonard and Tay Wheat. Pearson, Bunker, Atwood, Lee, and Kais on the court for the Buckaroos. Jackson Kais has it at the top of the key. He's defended by Raul Soto. Pass down is knocked away by Ben Hoffman, and then goes off Monticello and will be Cortez ball. 5:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. Trey Hall drops it in to Wyatt Oliver, really closely defended by Curtis Bunker. Out to Garcia, out to Soto. His three-point shot is no good. Tie up there between Garcia and Atwood, and Mason's going to be called with a technical
Slammed the ball down and got a tee.
I think they it looked like it was a tie-up, potentially a tie-up, but they called over the back reach in by Atwood, and he did not react appropriately. He's called with a technical foul. That's going to be his fourth personal foul, and Garcia will shoot.
Yeah, there's different ways you can get a tee in this game, and slamming the ball with two hands is high on that list.
Yeah, because it's a technical foul, Cortez can determine who's going to shoot, and Trey Hall's going to shoot. It is no good. He should have moved back to the Trey point line.
Yes. I don't know why he's not wearing number 3.
Yeah.
Maybe after Hartsell graduates, he'll move that to that number.
The second one is up and in. Is that his 14th or more than that?
17 points.
17 points, and a lot of them just a burst of points here in the fourth quarter. Soto's drive gets past Drake and Lee. Layup is not good, is rebounded by the Buckaroos, but their pass goes out of bounds, and it's Cortez ball. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 65-31 is our score.
Right at that 35-point line. If they get one of these to fall, we're going to have a running clock.
Yeah, 34 points.
That might do it.
Wyatt Oliver to Soto. 67-31. It's a 36-point Panther lead. 4:39 remaining.
Soto becomes the 9th Cortez player to score.
Caden Pearson's teardrop shot is no good. Rebounded by Trey Hall. 4:25 remaining here. 67-31 lead for the Panthers.
We need number 20 McDonald and 22 Hoffman to score.
You talked about the 35-point line. I was thinking you were talking about a 3-point line that's so far back that it's worth 35 points if you make it.
Well, that would be probably halfway to Cortez.
Yeah, that would be. Turnover against the Panthers to give the ball to the Buckaroos. Halfway through the fourth quarter here. Curtis Bunker back to Caden Pearson. Shoots from the corner. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Wyatt Oliver. Taken back by Pearson. Looks like he's going to be, Pearson was fouled. That's a backcourt foul. That'll be the third team foul against the Panthers. So Monticello will take out the ball at half court. Curtis Bunker into Caden Pearson. Less than 4 minutes remaining in this one. Bunker to Jackson Kais. Kais back to Bunker. 23 seconds into the game for the Buckaroos. Number 11, Tom Morrison. Caden Pearson shoots 3.
Get him 3. That would be our second three-pointer of the game.
3-point shot.
Monticello's second three-pointer.
By Caden Pearson. 67-34 is our score. Pass into Garcia is knocked away by Pearson. Shoots a 5-footer up and in. Caden Pearson's starting to get the hot hand for the Buckaroos.
Probably got a career high right there.
9 points for Pearson.
10 points.
10? Oh, he had a free throw, didn't he?
I'm calling it a career high.
For varsity, I assume. Bunker is fouled while shooting by Trey Hall. was a nice screen by the Cortez defender, so the ref couldn't see
Right.
that foul.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of bump there, but from his angle, it probably looked like a hip check or something.
Bunker will shoot 2. Curtis went to the locker room early in the quarter. A little bit of an injury. He's kind of checking his mouth a little bit, but he's going full blast as he always does. Bunker's first shot is up and in. 67-37, a 30-point Cortez lead. Make that still 30. Misses, rebounded by Wyatt Oliver. Comes down the court, dumps it down to number 22, Van Hoffman. Gets the basket and accepts congratulations from his teammates.
10th player to score.
10 of 11 on the roster. It's amazing. Caden Pearson.
Wow, Caden.
On fire. He was right on the 3-point line, but they called it a 2-pointer.
12 for Caden.
Yeah. Another 2-point shot there by Hoffman.
He's feeling it.
Morrison. Wow. Scramble on the ground. Raul Soto shoots and it's no good, but he is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. Foul is against Caden Pearson. Soto's shot is no good. End of the game for the Buckaroos. Cash Young for Tom Morrison, who limps off the court. Soto will have one more free throw. 2:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 31-point Panther lead. Bunker, Pearson, Young, Kais, and Lee in the game for the Buckaroos. Bunker over to Cash Young. His 3-point shot is off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Garcia. Back to Trey Hall. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this game. Hall, the freshman, leading scorer on the court for both teams out there tonight. Driving layup right down the middle of the lane is good. Another 2 points for Trey Hall.
Yeah, you start scoring that many points as a freshman, like you get 4 years to score that many. I don't know the Cortez record books, but he's probably going to be in it somewhere.
Yeah. Jackson Kai's 3-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Cash Young. Puts it back up. It's no good. Rebounded by Garcia. Gets it out to Soto. Soto with bright yellow shoes. In Garcia under the basket. He drops it down to number 22, Ben Hoffman, who gets his second basket. He's just as happy the second time he scored as he was the first time. Runs down the court. Cash Young for Monticello are under a minute remaining here. Curtis Bunker out to Caden Pearson. Caden across, teardrop in.
Wow.
Man, Caden Pearson's really had a tremendous fourth quarter. Be the leading scorer for the Buckaroos for
15 points.
40 seconds remaining. 26 seconds on the shot clock.
14 points.
Looks like Trey Hall just wants to dribble it out, but he can't. Ball was picked there by Pearson, but Hall is able to get it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Monticello ball. 27.8 seconds remaining on the game clock, so no more shot clock here at the Monticello High School gym in our production of High School Hoops. Cash Young with the ball. Curtis Burtonshaw. Burtonshaw drops it into Caden Pearson. Boy, he's got a hot hand.
Feed him.
8-foot shot by Pearson is good, and Caden Pearson has caught fire here for the Buckaroos in the final seconds. 2 seconds left. Trey Hall will dribble it out, and that's going to be the final. 74-43 is your score here at the Monticello High School gym. The Cortez Panthers defeat the Monticello Buckaroos. Let's go to commercial, and we'll be right back with a game summary and some statistics and talk about what we learned tonight.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
All right, we're back at the Monticello High School Gymnasium where the Cortez Panthers have defeated the Monticello Buckaroos. Cortez improves to 3-1 on the season. Monticello 1-3. What do we have for the final stats?
Yeah, Montezuma-Cortez, 74 points. Trey Hall, the freshman, leading the way with 19 points. The game leading all scorers and the only one to score in double digits. Gail Garcia, 9 points, all in the first half. Easton Hartsoe with 8. Trace Hartsoe with 8. The brothers matched each other on the shoes and the scoreboard.
Each shoe got 4 points.
For each foot.
For each
yes.
foot, yeah.
Tay Wheat, 7 points, but he did a lot more than score. Tay was
yeah, he's the spark plug out
catalyst
there.
in that. Ridge Taffley, 7 points. Wyatt Oliver, 5. Ben Hoffman, 4. Caden Leonard, 4. Raul Soto with 3 for the Monticello Buckaroos. Caden Pearson, a great fourth quarter. He just, everything he threw up went in.
Yeah.
16 points for Caden. Mason Atwood, 11 points. Really tough inside game for Mason. Curtis Bunker with 9. Cash Young, 3 points on a three-pointer. JD McDonald, 3 points. And Tragan Lee with 1 point.
Well, very good. So that's our final, 74-43. The Cortez Panthers defeat the Monticello Buckaroos on this day that saw a very sad funeral for Sergeant Michael Moran, who was killed in the line of duty in Cortez last week and had his funeral services today. But impressive effort for Cortez. And Monticello, they're working things out. It's going to take a while. You know, this team, I say it every game, but Monticello High School brought home 2 trophies from fall sports, and when you transition to winter sports, it's going to take a little bit longer to get the pieces moving. But we saw some good things. This will be this is the home opener for the Buckaroos. They'll be on the road Friday and Saturday at the 1A preview at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield. That should be a couple of great games. Play Valley on Friday and Tintic on Saturday. So
yeah, that's always a fun pre-Christmas road trip that they'll enjoy and get to see where they stand, not against the Four Corners, but against the whole Utah 1A state.
Yeah, and the White Horse Raiders and the Monument Valley Cougars will also be in Richfield, and so we're going to cover 6 games on Friday and Saturday. There at the 1A preview. Should be lots of fun, and it'll be good to see the Raiders and the Cougars for the first time this season. Anyway, once again, we're glad that you've joined us on Red Rock 92 and Stream Utah Live, our presentation of high school hoops. We'll wrap up here tonight. 74-43 is our score. So glad that you joined us, and I'm running the technology here, trying to figure things out. Hold on just a second. All right, once again, we're glad that you joined us.
High School Hoops is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Utah State University Blanding, San Juan Health, Colleen Kays, author of The 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power, Flights Gymnastics, Northern Electric, Emory Telcom, Napa Motor Parts, San Juan School District CTE programs, Blue Mountain Foods, Energy Fuels, Precision Rehab, Lee Contracting, Desert Rivers Credit Union, Empire Electric, Canyonlands Tire, Diamond Propane, Red's Ace Hardware, Southeastern Utah 7-Eleven stores, Furniture Gallery, Dependable Auto Repair, Primary Residential Mortgage, Four Corners Electric, San Juan School District Adult Education, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Bradford Tire, San Juan Counseling, Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, San Juan Mortuary, Four Corners Homes, Utah Navajo Health System, Main Street Drug, San Juan Credit Union, and Innovation Medical Group. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.